all know Haley as the former South Carolina governor and the U.S. ambassador, but today the country saw her as a presidential candidate.
I am running for president of the United States of America.
Cheers echoed through Charleston during Nikki Haley's first presidential campaign event, the Republican hopeful laying out the platform she'll run her campaign on.
This is not the America that called to my parents. And make no mistake, this is not the America I will leave to my children.
Even taking jabs at Joe Biden, saying that his administration has led Americans to believe the country is racist.
Every day we're told America is flawed, rotten, and full of hate. Joe and Kamala even say America's racist. Nothing could be further from the truth.
South Carolina's first female governor calling for a new generation of leadership.
America is not past our prime. It's just that our politicians are past theirs.
Her supporters saying they'd like to see Haley in the Oval Office.
I haven't felt this rejuvenated in a while for America. So she's bringing the life. I love it.
However, not everyone is a fan. A Lester Linton Pryor with the Horry County Democratic Party saying that even as the first Indian American governor, she did little for people of color.
So many things affect us as women of colors that she could have done differently here in South Carolina, and she didn't.
I spoke with the chairperson for the Horry County Democratic Party about Nikki Haley's push for the White House. As a Democrat, she doesn't support the latest Republican candidate, and as a woman in politics, she still doesn't favor Nikki Haley. Former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley's official announcement to run for president is leaving a Lester Linton Pryor unimpressed.
I don't think any of them are qualified candidates to be a president. As a Democrat, and my platform and the platform that we stand on.
Political party lines aside, when asked about her thoughts on Haley being a woman running, Linton Pryor says,
as a woman, not just a Democratic woman, but as a woman, I would not support Nikki Haley because she stands with Donald Trump.
Although Haley's run for president is a direct challenge to the former president for the 2024 GOP nomination, Linton Pryor has concerns over Haley's support for Trump in the past.
She gave him high marks. She worked for him. And this is a man that degraded women, degraded our everything. And yet she still stood by him. So to me, I would not, even if I was a Republican woman, I would not think that she would be the candidate I would choose to run for president.
Democrats not the only ones showing a lack of support for Haley. A national poll of Republican voters released last week from Monmouth University shows Haley is the top of mind preference for just 1% of Republican voters. 41% of voters in that same poll say they don't have an opinion on her or have never even heard of her, favorably putting other Republicans like Donald Trump and likely candidate Ron DeSantis ahead of Haley. In November, Winthrop University released a poll showing half of registered South Carolina voters thought Haley should run for president, but only 37% said they'd vote for her versus the 45% of voters who said they'd re-elect Trump.